and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 18th of October, 2021. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In that show, I channel for the collective whatever lessons that our guides want to tell us about that day. But I also do mini reads in there as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self and you want a mini read, come along in there. It's by donation. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there as well. So let's find out all of the energies that we've got going on, everybody, today. What's in the energies? Well, we're starting with tea ceremony. Slow things down and be very conscious about what it is that you're doing. It's a day where accidents could happen if you're switching your mind off. You know, when you your mind's on something else, you're ranting about what went on at work and you're chopping the carrots and you end up chopping your finger. Accidents can happen if you're not being conscious and slowing yourself down, especially if you are triggered by something emotionally. And we've also got the richness within as well. And so there's a lot going on today in the energies. That's just a warning there. I'm picking up that strongly. There could be a chance of accidents if we aren't being conscious of ourselves. So don't go on autopilot today. Be careful of driving as well if you're feeling tired. There's that kind of energy. Just watch out. So the richness within also tells us that it's an important day for work, for things that we are passionate about, things that we're good at, for moving forward on our work projects. The richness within. And, you know, sharing our gifts with the world, sharing our abundance that's inside of ourselves, our gifts with the world in a bigger way. You might want to be stepping it up and reaching out for more abundance or more customers, that kind of thing. Vulnerability is out. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like you could be vulnerable today. You could put yourself in danger. You could make yourself vulnerable by switching your mind off, by being on autopilot. Just be careful of that energy. It's not very often that I pick these energies up. So be careful. There's some accidents today. Watch out. What else have we got in the energies? Two of Swords. Not wanting to make a decision is what I'm hearing here. So this is a kind of making an excuse. I don't know what decision to make. When you do, you just don't want to make that decision, or you don't want to make the decision that you've made known to someone else. So you might be fearing retribution kind of thing today for a decision that you're making. What weird energies. So someone asks you, are you going to this thing or not? And you say, oh, I'm not sure yet. You know damn fine you're not going. But you don't want to say it to them because you don't want to have to explain yourself, or you don't want them to kind of talk you around and that kind of thing. It's that kind of an energy. Got the King of Swords, gaining great clarity today though. Now this King of Swords might also be another character. Court cards always are, right? Well, not always. Sometimes it's our energy and sometimes it's someone else's energy. So we'll see once we get the clarifiers out if this King of Swords is someone else in our life. An intelligent kind of a person, someone that sometimes overthinks things. Not really connected with the heart either. But a lot of clarity, a lot of intelligence as well. The book smarts kind of a person. There's someone you can rely on to use their logic. That could be you. That could be you coming out with that energy, or it could be someone else in your life as well. What else have we got today? We've got Three of Pentacles. This is about collaborations, working with people. I was getting that work kind of a vibe, especially taking things up a notch. And so you might be collaborating with someone. I don't know, if you've got your own business, you might be doing a podcast with someone else to put your stuff out there. It's that kind of an energy. Collaborations. Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. How interesting. A celebration that you're leaving yourself out of. Yeah, and I mean the Four of Wands can be other things too, but I'm just getting this is a celebration you're leaving yourself out of. You know how I was getting you're making a decision, but you're pretending that you're not making a decision because you don't want other people to question you. And I feel like it could be this. It could be about an invitation to do something, and you tell a little white lie instead of the truth, which is okay. We can do that. I mean, sometimes we just got to know what people are like, right? And if you know someone is just that kind of person, well, they'll always try and twist your arm behind your back to get you to do what they want you to do instead of what you want to do. But sometimes it's better just to tell a white lie and make it up, but you're not sure yet. When you know damn fine you ain't going. The Two of Swords. Tell us what's behind this Two of Swords. So what I'm saying is it's not necessarily a wrongness, you know? There's a reason why we lie sometimes. And it's not always, like, for me, I mean, it's never that it's a malicious thing. It's never a malicious thing with me when I lie. It's things like that. It's a way to circumnavigate someone because you know them, you know? For me, anyway. I know, you might be a malicious liar. Let me know in the comments. No judgment here. Just do you, you know? Be and do yourself. Two of Swords, you're going to tell us why this is out here, or are you going to keep us in the dark on this one? The devil. After everything that I said there. Well, maybe you're doing a malicious lie here, but I don't think so. This could be fears, though. This is the fear of retribution, like I said. That's what I was hearing. Fear of retribution. It's not big. It's not big energies, this. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny. It's like telling that friend who you don't want to go out with that because they're a party pooper and they're always complaining about things that you're not going somewhere where you are when you are. You could fear retribution from that, but it's a little white lie. It's not a big deal, hey. There's a little bit of fear involved though, so just be careful of that. Choose your lies wisely, because if your lies are going to lead you to feeling guilty, then it could kind of take your energy down. But I feel like you're lying because to keep your energy up. So just make sure it's keeping your energy up, that lie. Still, there's some fear involved there, so fear of getting caught out, maybe. It's funny energies. Movement into balance. So whatever gets you into balance, right? Whatever makes you feel better. Really it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with lying. Get ourselves out of something. I mean, we don't have to tell the truth. If someone's being dysfunctional in some kind of way, like, you know, that person that always twists your arm behind your back and will try and convince you, the one that won't take no for an answer, or whatever it is they've got going on, they've got some kind of dysfunction going on, which is worse, your little white lie or their dysfunction. You know, it's a trade-off. It's the movement into balance. We balance things out, right? We're just balancing karma out. Just tell yourself that if you're getting the guilt today. I'm just balancing karma out. King of Swords, getting clarity. Or is this a different character here? It could be someone that you're working with, this King of Swords. It could be someone coming up with a great idea, someone that knows better than you about a certain subject. You know, like someone you're working with that's got a particular expertise. It could be that. It could be an expert, yeah. Three of Emotions. Someone that you've known in the past. It's the reconciliation card. I ain't getting a love interest from this, though. I'm getting someone that you've worked with in the past. You might be getting in touch with them because you're like, maybe it's this collaboration that you're doing, and you're like, I know just the person who can help us with this other thing, and it turns into a three-way collaboration here because we've got 2 3s here. Work. I'm just getting work from that. Oh, well, no, it could be a project in our kind of our private lives. You know, like a friend is helping you remodel your kitchen, and as you're doing that, they're talking about their kitchen, and you're like, I've got a friend who can make bespoke fireplaces. You know, it's something like that. What a weird example, but it's bringing joy is behind that, and so it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing bringing someone else in on it, someone that's got a particular speciality of ideas and mind kind of thing, or someone that's done that before and that you know from your past or you've worked with in the past, and suggesting to work with them or talk to them about it, something like that. Three of Pentacles, collaborations. This is the planning card. It's working with people. It's also the teaching and the learning from other people as well. Yeah, and so this King of Swords could be teaching you something, so it could have some clarity on that of a part of something that you're doing. King of Swords. Very Monday energy, hey? All about work. And all white lies. No. Too many. Tell us why the Three of Pentacles is here, please. More concisely than that. I didn't believe any of those cards anyway. I wasn't getting a hit on them. That's more like it. Three of Pentacles, because we can get help. Six of Voices. We can get help. Doesn't necessarily have to be out of choppy waters. We don't have to be in choppy waters to get help. We can be in smooth waters and can get smoother. Learning from someone else because they've got an expertise. It's this King of Swords. It's the same thing. The King of Swords has the expertise. Think who that King of Swords is and bring them in on it, because they could teach you something, or they just have the information, they have the knowledge, and they could easily tell you. They could easily give you that information, so, and you can learn from it. And so I like it. What is behind this? Past, present, and future. It is someone that you've known from the past. And isn't it great? Someone that you know from the past can help you in the present and in future as well. An ally. It's an ally. It's someone, you might not have remained friends with them. It could just be someone you've worked with, you know? But get in touch with them. There's an emotional release behind that. Something about getting help in and it being a relief. And there's omens behind it. And so this person's name could have come up recently. You've had omens about that. There's more to this story. I can tell this isn't just about a project. This person has something to do with your future too. This one. Both of them. Whoever these three people are, this one, you, and the other person that you're doing something with, some kind of a project with. It could be a customer or someone you're working with. This isn't. This is someone from your past. Anyway, there's something going on with you three in the future. I don't know. I'm still not getting a love interest from that, so get your mind out of that place. The Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So this is like, I don't want to go to the party. The Wheel of Fortune came out with that, but things are moving. Yeah, it could be because other things are moving. Hey, I mean, what I mean by that is, you're remodeling your kitchen. You're moving forward on this project. It's exciting to you. Why do I want to go out and have some fun when this that I'm in right now is fun? It's taking my focus. It's got me fired up. I've got a fired up energy about all of this today. Well, not so much about the white lie kind of thing though. That's funny, but it doesn't have me fired up. This has me fired up. This is exciting energy. This is like, oh, I know the perfect person, and even more developing from that for the future. It's about more than that's happening today and this project, that connection, the three people. You're going to be doing something together in the future. This is just getting you guys together for a collaboration here. Now, I don't get this. You're wanting to leave yourself out of some kind of a celebration because, because wheels are turning and it's all good. You're feeling all good. So you don't feel the need for distraction or for entertainment or for that kind of thing because you're flying high. You know, you got good stuff happening. It would be a distraction. You don't need distractions when you're feeling really good, right? So you're leaving yourself out of a celebration there. Now, what about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives today? I can't take all of those. I'll take just those two. We have soulmate energy here. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So they do exist. They're with you in spirit. You've got that connection. When I'm doing energy healings, I feel it like a connection between your solar plexus, like you've got a bungee cord between you at all times, and you can feel each other through that bungee cord. And that bungee cord, you know, you get further away from each other and you get pinged back toward each other. Believe this. And pull on that bungee cord if you want them in your life. Use this. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Watch out for projection. Projection is when we've got an issue going on in ourselves that we put it on everyone else, like it's their problem. Be careful of that. Mirror images here. So soulmate, feels like we're apart from our soulmate at the moment, but we've got mirror reflections around us. Uh-oh. Harsh lessons. Sometimes I call it the ugly mirror. You know, someone that shows us a part of ourselves that we don't particularly like and that we're judging, but they just do it to an even more extreme, and it's mortifying when we see it. Could have something to do with this white lie as well. But in your love life, prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. And this is telling me that maybe you are stepping up in your prosperity first, so success. Well, that could be why you don't want to go out. It's like, forget my love life. Maybe you go out to try and find a new love, to try and find your soulmate, you know, on the bungee cord. But you don't need to, because you're on fire at the moment. You've got your, like, you're being satisfied by collaborations here. It's firing you up. It's fulfilling those heart needs. And prosperity lies ahead. So you might need to increase your material wealth or your success and the richness within. Yeah, it's very work vibe today. Focus on that first, and that will bring you closer. It will shorten that bungee cord to your soulmate. Like, see, I get that a lot in private readings, in the love readings, is that there's many people that need to get on with a life purpose first, kind of wasting the time focusing on the love aspect of it, overly focusing on the love aspect of it, on relationship, instead of balancing up other areas of the life. You could be doing that too. Anyway, the energies today will be highlighting it if you are doing that. You've got self-love here. You realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. Absolutely. Got to love yourself first. To love someone properly, to love someone cleanly. Otherwise, we tend to be clingy and needy and wanting something from them and not really loving them properly. So in separation at the moment from our soulmates is what I'm feeling here. Not together right now, but unconditionally loving. So some of you could be with someone, not with someone, loving someone, but actually not together at the moment, loving them from afar, that kind of thing. Let's find out more in the energies today. What else have we got in the energies today? What else in the energies? This one. Shining through. Your spirit is shining through today in a different way. You get distracted by something that is really exciting today. Get fired up about a project. You know when your work just takes over because you're really loving it? That's like my life. And my training fires me up as well. Between my training and my work, I hardly think about anything else really. Shining through, but you're really shining through, so you're on fire. And also a burst of magic, because there's magic happening and you feel it. And that's when you get on, like, you get that feeling that you're on fire. You get excited. I'm getting excited doing this reading about the energies today, because it's fun and it's exciting when work kicks off like this. And it's good, really good energy. And that's when you know when you're on that path to abundance, right? The richness within. You just know you're onto something good. You can feel it in the vibes. Oh, we've got love here as well. It's not about finding love. See, you are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself and are love. I'm love. So you don't need to go in pursuit of it. It's going to come to you because you are love. Just do what's in the flow, where the magic is at the time. Don't overly concern yourself with love. Why do cats like sleep on right at the edge of something? My cat, she's just right there. And she's right on the edge of the bed. She stretches much more like she's stretching now, and she's going to fall off it. But she doesn't, you see. And she sleeps on the railing out there. Tiny little railing, and she sleeps on it. Could you imagine, like, balancing on something and falling asleep? I would fall off for sure. We have a handshake here. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This is the energy, and it's not a stranger. Well, some of you, it could be a stranger. A meeting with a stranger could be important. But for a lot of you, it's bringing someone, it's not a friend, it's an acquaintance, it's someone that you know, it's someone that you've worked with, but bringing those in. Sure, you could call them a stranger, but I do feel like you know them or you've heard of them. Yeah, you've heard of them. New home, new attitude, says the broom here. Wow, some of you could be moving house today, but for some of you, it's just this new attitude. It's this fresh burst of magic. It's great energies. A fresh burst of magic. Who doesn't want that? Axe, forces working against you. So it's not going to be all like bells and whistles. It's not going to be all, yeah, I think it is going to be easy, but there's going to be challenges there. It's not like, ta-da, you've manifested this. It's more like, ta-da, do this collaboration and get through the challenges together, you three, and you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. That's even better. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out. It's just a bit of fun, this. Don't make any major life decisions based on it. If you want me to pick one of those out for you specifically for a specific question that you've got, then come along to my live show, Psychic Cafe, here on YouTube. I set it up well in advance when the last one ends, in fact, so that you can see what time it's going to be on. And you can click on that notification thing on it as well to be notified when I do go live in your time zone, you know. And if you want me to use those in a private reading, then get one of those readings from my website and then ask your questions by clicking on the contact us or contact me form on the website there at the bottom or up the top in the options. So how best to deal with these energies today? I heard hot pursuit. This isn't a hot pursuit card, but see how she's walking away there? She's just like dropping things that she's not interested in at the moment, and she's in hot pursuit of what she is. So don't be afraid of dropping the ball here. This could be why this white lie is going on, because you're just like, you're fired up, but you don't necessarily want to tell people all this excitement. You're just like, no, I'm washing my hair, when really you're working on something that's really exciting. It's okay to drop the ball. It's okay to tell a little white lie. It's okay to just walk away from those things. Saying, oh, I'm just going for a pee. But she's not. She's going to do something really exciting. She's not just going to go and pee. In other words, you don't need to explain yourself, and you don't have to feel bad about dropping the plates that you've been spinning. Anything else? Any other guidance for today? How best to deal with these energies today? Nine of Cups, contentment and satisfaction. Yeah, put yourself first. Your contentment, your satisfaction. It feels like a magical day today where the universe is trying to move you forward on something on your path. And it's something is profoundly connected with something that you're going to be doing in the future. Something good. There's lots of somethings in that sentence. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready. Your answer is no. No, don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there and leave a comment as well. Like, let me know what's going on. Do you know what I'm talking about here? Has it already happened yet? I would love to hear your stories, especially about the little lies that you're telling as well. That would be funny. So I'll share that in the comments below. And thank you to all my subscribers for your support. Very much appreciated. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of when I upload my dailies, these daily reads for the collective, and the 3 pick a card reads that I do a week, and also my live show, Psychic Cafe, 3 times a week. Would love to see you in there. So have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.